Who's ready? Let's share this thing out. All right, we're live. Jeez Louise. Hitting shit to start the day. Hey, banana. Oh shoot, hold on. All right. Looks like Colts are kicking it. Awesome, we are. We're getting the ball after second half. I like that. Colts have not won here since 2008. Here we go. We start. Steelers are turning it from the 10, getting up to the 20, quickly to the 30, up to the 35, and brought down at about the 38. A great return for Williams and the Steelers to start the game. Here comes Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh. Rodgers 16 passing touchdowns, tied most by a Steelers quarterback in a season since 2022. That guy was obviously Big Ben, I'm guessing. 2022, maybe he's retired by then. Maybe it wasn't Big Ben. What are we waiting for? All right. Last 3 games, not played as great. All right. Looks like they might start with a run here, the Steelers. They don't play action. Zaire's right there. It's going to be an incompletion off the hands of Smith. Should have been an easy completion right there, but it's just going to be incomplete. Guy doesn't catch it. Wide open. Good pass, too. Just off his hands. Just off his hands. Rodgers put it in the place for him. He drops the ball. Just got underway here. Oh, Lord. Okay. 2nd and 10. Rodgers and the Steelers set up actually at the 39 to start this drive. Rodgers, quick play to DK Metcalf, and he is going to gain about 6. It'll be a 3rd and 4. Couldn't make the initial tackle, which would have only had him for a gain of 4. Instead, it's a gain of 6. Gotta wrap up. Colts have the 6th fewest point per game allowed, but they're 24th in total defense. And then Pittsburgh, 27-minute time of possession is 2nd worst in the NFL. So that favors the Colts right there. That type of stat, that type of thing. Third and 4. Steelers looking for a first down. Rodgers trying to move through his progressions quickly. Gets it out on the flat. Zaire Franklin with the big tackle right behind the line of scrimmage. And we got a 4th down. And there's going to be a punt by Pittsburgh. A great play by the Colts there. D-line pressure came. Everybody stayed to their receivers. And it forced a screen pass, basically, by Rodgers. There was nowhere to go. Very good start for the Indianapolis Colts defense. Very good start. Comes the kick by Waitman. Looks like a good one. Gould. No, Josh Downs gets it. And he'll bring it out to about the 20. I remember when Downs was a punt returner, and he is here today. Downs brings it out to the 20. Got it at the 10. So, Colts set up shop. Expect to see a lot of JT today. A lot of JT today. What are we waiting for? Jones, game with 2 passing touchdowns. Last 4 starts, 4. Previous, a lot of starts, 4. All right. Not going to start with a run. Going to start with a pass. A nice one to Pierce. And that's a first down. Is it? Or maybe they say second and 1 here. This season, 61.8 drive score percentage. Best of any team since the year 2000 for the Colts. But Steelers, 10 takeaways in first 4 games. None in the last 3. Sure. Shane Steichen, 24-18 in his 3rd season. It's really his first winning season. He had 2 mid-seasons before this. That's going to be a handoff. JT goes nowhere. Very obvious handoff there. It loses about a yard. Wouldn't have handed off right there. Very obvious. Highsmith with the tackle. And we have a score already in the game? Whoa. Cincinnati, 98-yard kickoff return touchdown. Whoa. 7-0 Cincy over the Bears. Second 11 here. Jones looking, surveying, cannot get it to Downs. Good defensive play there by Porter. Their youngest player probably. They got a lot of old guys on this team. If you know what I mean. No one even came in and voted? We got to get a voter. Now Highsmith looks a little hobbled on the side. Hope he's okay. And the Colts got it 3rd and 11. Terrible towels waving. This is a hard place to get a first down on 3rd down. Very loud. They're up to the 30. Jones chops back. Looking around. Pressure is brought, but not fast enough. He delivers to Pierce. A great catch by Alec. And the Colts got another first down. Alec Pierce with 2 catches today. And about 25 yards on those 2 catches. 1 for 10, 1 for 15. So, it's a good start by Alec Pierce. Finding his way open on Porter. He's cooking him. He's cooking Porter. And Jones, I mean, I said he's going to run out of time. It actually didn't look like he was. This O-line is phenomenal. Sorry, 2 catches, 28 yards already for Pierce. Putting Taylor in motion. Now bringing him back. Changing the play at the line is Jones. Now stepping back. Out of shotgun. Jones. Passing deep. Wide open Pierce. And this time he jukes down a guy. Alec Pierce up to the 15-yard line. No, all the way up to the 13, really. They're going to say he stepped out at the 16. Alec Pierce having himself a game early on today. I mean, I don't know how you're not guarding this guy yet. He sat right in the zone, got a catch, juked out a defender, and made it, up to the 16. He did step out of bounds. So Alec Pierce, the 2nd-round pick out of Cincy, obviously. We love Pierce. He's great. 3 catches of 40-plus yards, tied 2nd in the NFL. But today he's 3 for 3 on his target and catches. 3 for 3, and he has 64 yards. Pierce is torching this defense early. And now it's Jonathan Taylor's zone. No, play action. Jones, up top, Mo Alley Cox. I like the jump ball there. Not a bad play. Usually Cox can take it off a guy's head. They could not there. Now it is 2nd and 10. Colts already set up in the red zone. Great start for Indy offensively. Points in 68. Oh, I'm not reading that. Act like I didn't say that. I'm not a jinxer. But they do have the longest streak in the NFL of drives ending in points in the red zone since 2000. Since 2000. A lot of since 2000 stats. Pretty crazy. One of the best offensive seasons we've seen in 25 years. All right, Jones. Passing, there's Downs. Finding a little bit of a soft spot. Gets about 8 yards on 2nd and 10. Beautiful. It's now 3rd and 2 from about the 3. Steelers players down. Said, damn it. And, yeah, that's not good. Who is it? Slay. Big play, Slay. Darius is down. I know I made the joke earlier, Porter's your youngest guy. Slay's 34. So, yeah, when we're looking at this defense and really the offense, too, Steelers are very old. They're very, very old. So, I think it's not a problem, per se. What am I waiting for? All right. We're in commercial now because the injury. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 from the 3. I think it's JT time. I mean, I know you gave him one run. Didn't really fully work, but hell, just let him run up the gut a couple times. Get this TD. But hey, the pass game's working, so I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. Sorry. What am I waiting for? Is that his actual trophy room? What is this commercial? Okay. Probably making another Wicked movie so quickly. So quickly. No way. Whoa. Titans scoring? Crazy. Crazy, y'all. Crazy. Good. Texans just field goal. Good. Keeping my eyes on that Texans game. Really don't want them to start heating up or feeling like there's something because then they could get dangerous. So you got to focus on the game in hand here, of course. Colts win this game. They'll have 8 wins already. I mean, and if Jags lose again, Jags would stick at 4, I think. And obviously Houston's at 3, so I mean, if we had basically a 4-game lead on these guys, man, excuse me, that's something. That's something. I mean, do we really see the Jags or Texans getting 10 wins this year? I don't know. All right, I said from the 3. I was lying, I guess. It's 3rd and 2, actually, from about the 8. And this will not be a handoff to JT. It's going to be a little dump down to Warren. And they don't get there. They gain maybe a yard. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the 6. Now, do you go for this or you take the points? In my opinion, you take the points. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Good. Yeah, Warren just kind of hobbled out of his route. He's going a little slow. Ramsey's there. Very high IQ guy. That guy's an oldie but goodie, if you may, because I'm telling you, Ramsey knows what he's doing. Did they keep him in? Never mind. Colts are staying in there. Jones at center. It's going to be a handoff to JT, who's going to get a 1st down. Wow. Ref's going to come in like it ain't a... Bro, that's the most obvious 1st down ever. JT, I like that play. They faked like it was a little tush-push play and ran JT out to the outside. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a genius play. This is the play they did last year. The Eagles did last year with Saquon. And Saquon took off for like a 60-yard touchdown on a 4th and 1. So... I mean, yeah, you just get out there. Now, the Steelers read it pretty well. They've seen that play. But they haven't seen it from the Colts. So pretty good there by Steichen to pull that out. I really like that. JT out in the flat, now comes back in. Colts are at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. DJ, passing. It's going to be dropped. Almost intercepted there. That would have been something by TJ. Because, you know, TJ Watt tries to disrupt the game. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What a catch by Justin Jefferson, by the way. Just happened. Jay Jett is one of the best wide receivers in the league. All right. 2 rushes, 8 passes, 74 yards here. Jones hands it off. There is... to the goal line, no signal, no touchdown. It'll be 3rd and goal from the goal line here. I doubt it wouldn't be. Oh man, made me sad. All right. 3rd and goal from the 1. If you just joined, perfect time. Colts got it. 3rd and goal. 8 minutes left here in the first. They made a defensive stop. Now they're on the doorstep. Jonathan Taylor set back. Also Warren back there. It will be faked to JT. A great block by JT, but then an incomplete pass. So now it's 4th and goal from the half-yard line for the Indianapolis Colts. What will they do? Obviously, they're going to go for it. It's a good block by JT. Dang near a chop block, though. Lucky, because he went low. I saw that called on Ollie Gordon the other day. So, I don't know, refs. Got to stay consistent. I'm glad it wasn't a call. Jones in the end zone. Let's go. Daniel Jones with the quarterback rushing TD. Quentin Nelson super hyped up. JT hyped. Everybody excited and happy to get in the end zone. Colts score first. It's 6-0. And I'm not going to lie to you. I saw a lot of Steelers fans saying their defense is bad. I did not know it was going to be this bad. It's only one drive. But, man, y'all just got torched. 2 4th-and-1 conversions. 3 10-plus yard passes to Alec Pierce. A 4th down conversion by JT where you got 2 guys behind the line to try to get him, and he still gets past you. I mean, I'm going to be honest. That was, yeah. Shout out to the Colts fans who were there, by the way. I see them. 7-0 Indy here early as Alec Pierce exploded on that drive for about, 48, 50 yards. So, shout out Pierce, exploded. JT got a couple runs, and then Jones gets in the end zone. Heck yeah. Twice weekly audience. Easy to tell. Oh. Alright. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I dance. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I dance. Daniel Jones, TD. Let's go, DJ. So much that it's easy to see. Lowering my A1C. I don't know what that is already. The Stadium Flames, I think. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I think. Whoa, deja vu. I think deja vu because every time I look down and then look up at the carne asada Chipotle commercial, you know, which by the way looks yum. Just come to the yumptious. I actually don't eat a ton down during the weekends, but whatever. Maybe I should eat more. We're gonna sit. We're gonna sit. We're gonna stand. We're gonna stand. Watching Red Zone over here on the computer as well. Of course. Look at this. Germany. Colts, Falcons next weekend. How about that one, guys? Who's going to be up 9:30 a.m. in the morning? This guy. Falcons, Colts next Sunday, 9:30 a.m. And I want you to know, after that game, 12:30, I'm probably asleep. Because I don't know if I'll be able to sleep before that game. If that makes sense. God, that Orlando Gadsden guy, man, for LA, super good player. Super good player. Acrisure Stadium. Used to be Heinz Field. Here's the return. Last time they got it up to dang near the 40. This time, no way. A great stop by Drew Ogletree, the tight end, getting the tackle there. Up to the 25. Colts running wild. Interesting graphic. 33.8 points per game. Jeez. 385 yards per game. 6.5 yards per play. Wow, so over half a first down per play. Best 8 game start since 2009 when they reached Super Bowl. That is true. That is true. What the hell? Okay. Here's a handoff. It's more of a toss. It will be tackled for about a 3-yard gain. Not bad by the Colts there. Tremaine Pratt and Zaire Franklin, the linebacking duo, getting there. Obviously, Zaire made the big stop last drive. This game probably mean a lot to Zaire. This is his home state. Not home city, of course. He's from Philly. But I expected for him to play pretty good coming back to Pennsylvania. Second and 7 for Rodgers and the Steelers. They put Washington out like a fullback. And they keep, I think, Warren back there. We're going to toss back to him. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A whole bunch of white jerseys there. Nick Cross, one of the best safeties in the league. I mean that. 3rd and 7. Whoa. It's a nifty play by the Bears. Passing to Williams. I like that. Okay. Nifty play. Nifty, nifty. Third and 7. Big 3rd and 7 here. Colts defense. See if they can get a stop. Playing man coverage. Rodgers drops back. Pressure is brought by Latu. Latu gets him. Sacked by Latu. Great job there. A man who always makes pressure. Always gets pressure. This time finally delivers and gets the sack. He's hyped up. He got to Rodgers. Just a normal speed rush off the side. Just blows by the offensive lineman and gets to Rodgers. A beautiful sack by Latu. Remember who has a giant, oh my God, you saw it right there, his giant Colts tattoo. Which you gotta love. All right, 4th and 14, here's the punt. Colts, oh God, ran into him. Did they touch the ball? Oh my God, that is muffed! Downs, oh my God! No! Josh Downs muffs the punt return. Which means that the Steelers get it set up in the red zone. If you couldn't do anything, it's that. The Steelers couldn't even move the ball more than 3 yards, and the Colts give it to them at the 15. This always happens against the Steelers, by the way. I want you to know. If there's any team the Colts have dumb luck for, it's against the Steelers. Always some dumb shit happens against them, and New England, right? Always those two teams, historically. And a dumb thing just happened. It bounces off of Josh Downs' chest. Steelers set up at the 19-yard line here. That is where he just touched it. Obviously, you can't bring back a muffed punt. So, yeah, set up right in the red zone. Colts defense, they're going to need to get a stop now. Get right back on the field. Downs has to feel terrible. Obviously, not a normal returner. Not for the past couple years. It was Robbie Gould. I don't know. Gould's out today. Didn't think it'd be a big impact. It's a huge impact. Danny Smith, 13th season as special teams coordinator, and he's hyped up. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Rodgers. Oh, sorry, from the 11 here. Gosh. If you couldn't give him something, don't give him this. Screen pass set up pretty nicely. And all the way up to the 4-yard line. It's going to be about 2nd and 3 from the 4. Terrible. Colts defense has 2 phenomenal 3-and-out drives. And now have to stop the potential touchdown here. Right, set up right in the end zone. God, that's awful. That is really, really awful. Because look, now your defense probably tired. They were just on the sideline. Can the Colts D get to Rodgers again? 2nd and 3 here in the red zone. It's going to be a toss play to DK Metcalf. A lot of Colts getting over there, and they get him. Wow, Kenny Moore. Smallest cornerback gets the biggest receiver. Great job, Kenny Moore. Welcome back after last week, of course. He did great last week and has a great tackle here. Stopped the line of scrimmage. That is a phenomenal play recognition by Kenny Moore. Just seeing it all the way and getting him at his legs. Great tackle by Kenny Moore. I mean, he is so, so talented. You know who wouldn't muff that punt? Ben, that's what I'm saying. I never thought it would freaking matter so much to have Gould. He's such an important special teamer, bro. God, I miss him right now. 3rd and 3. Hopefully Colts maybe get a turnover here. Rodgers hikes the ball. Looking around, going to the end zone. Falling swing, incomplete, harmlessly to the ground, and the Colts make a stop. It's 4th and 3. Will Rogers and the Steelers go for it? Tomlin, I think he's keeping the guys on. This is going to be a humongous 4th down. Great defensive stop again by Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore making plays everywhere during this drive. Heart and soul of this defense, in my opinion. I love Kenny Moore. 4th and 3. Here's the battle, man. Steelers going to stay out there. They know there's not going to be a ton of opportunities for them down in this area of the field, so they want a touchdown. Rodgers setting it up. Now they go to him. It's incomplete at the 1-yard line, and that's a turnover on downs. The Colts defense stands up strong. 3 straight stops for this defense. No, right? It's so different to grab it or realize where it's going to bounce, yada, yada. That's the whole reason Gould got drafted, because when the kickoff changed, Colts knew they needed a specialist. He was a specialist. And he's a damn good specialist. Not too many people. You don't realize how good a guy is until there's a mistake made, right? Kind of like you don't realize how good your O-linemen are until you watch another O-line make like 3 false starts in a row. So it's that type of thing. I think a lot of people don't realize how important his position is. Even if he's not returning every kick 30, 40, 50 yards, he's fielding the kicks. Because Downs did it in college, but Downs probably has not returned a kick in 2 years. It's a long time. I'm not, but I mean in general, like, teams should have a specialist, you know? There's no reason not to. And I don't know why we don't put in Doolin. Doolin is like our other special teams specialist, kind of. He's a good receiver. But, like, he you know, is a gunner, and he can also, I think, return kicks. He's usually on kick return with Gould. So, I'm kind of shocked that they got Downs out there in the first place. Actually, when I saw him, I was like, who the hell do we got returning kicks? Thought it was Adonai Mitchell for a second. I'm like, oh, my God, it's Downs. That's literally wide receiver 2 or 3 on the team. I don't know why we even have him in that, you know, injury type of situation, in my opinion. I don't like that high end of a receiver being in that position. Colts vote. Oh, 2 Colts votes. Let's go, Colts. Let's go, Colts. We got red zone on over here. 0-0 Texans, Broncos. Slot receiver and receiving specialist? Right. Right, dude. Gould, I mean, I really respect his game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Pretty good at what he does, of course. Gosh, these commercials be long as hell today, man. Long. But, hey, great turnover on downs. Colts basically have 2 3-and-outs and 1 4-and-out, if you really look at it, right? This defense of the Colts is so slept on. I've told so many people. And I knew when it got... It's not even fully healthy yet, by the way. Still, Charvarius Ward is out still. So, pretty impressive what's going on. But Nick Cross, Kenny Moore, who came back this week? Jennings Jones came back this week. That was big. They get an ad rev. Yeah, off me, for real. All right, terrible towels are waving on first down. Colts are backed up near their own end zone. That's part of the reason the Steelers went for it right there. Down starts on the sideline. I bet you they're pretty mad at him. All right, Daniel Jones from his own end zone. DJ throwing wide open Alec Pierce. Oh my gosh, they're not even guarding him. Pierce up to about the 17 immediately. Alec Pierce is having a legacy game. Oh my gosh, flag. Uh-oh.
Down in the previous series. Both are back out on the field. It's a left take job on Alex Highsmith's foot there, and Darius Slay, the right hand.
Oh my God, half distance to goal. Remember, they're at the 5. So now they're going to be set up at about the 2.5-yard line. So if things weren't hard enough, you do an illegal formation at the 5. Gosh, talk about a drive killer here. It does stay 1st and 10, though, so you only need 10 yards. But now you're backed up really at the 3-yard line with this loud, raucous crowd. And obviously impressive D lineman like TJ on the other side. They're going to just run the ball up with JT. JT's going to find a way to gain 3. Beautiful. It's a really good play. So now you brought yourself back those yards that you just lost and make it a 2nd and 7. Great job, Jonathan Taylor. Great job, Colts. 3 votes. All Colts. All Colts. Let's go, Indy, baby. Let's go, Indy, baby. Holy crap. What a touchdown in this freaking Falcons game. Drake London is so impressive. All right. Shout out USC receivers, dude. They play really well in the NFL. All right. Jones. 2nd and 9, actually. It's going to be given to Warren, who will make it a 3rd and 6. It's going to be a tough play to make. Just got to find a way to make it. Wow. Got to find a way to make it. Because it'd be awesome to have like a long drive here. Really take the life out of Pittsburgh in this first half. Colts get it after halftime, so all of that for sure. Look at them showing Jones in the Jumbotron. All right. 3rd and 6 here. They put a man in motion. That's Downs. And they are going to go to Downs, who gets the first down. Way to make up for it, man. Good job, Downs. Downs, of course, was the one who muffed that punt. And now he gets the big 3rd and 6 for a gain of 7 and first down. Good job, Josh Downs. He's just that guy. Like, look, and I think I might have said it in my video. Are they going to be able to stop Downs on 3rd down? No. Nobody really can. He just finds his way to get first. It's a methodical approach by this team. They have everybody working in unison. It's not too flashy. Everything works, though. Shout out Josh Downs. Good first down. Good job, Downs, there. And here is a handoff to JT. No play action. Jones whipping it to the side. He had Pierce, but he couldn't get him. Reggie Wayne taps him on the shoulder. He was happy. Reggie was happy about him getting open. Darius Slay was over there. He was definitely closer to Pierce than what Pierce has been most of the game. Can't believe Pierce has been uncovered, basically. It is pretty insane. 2nd and 10 here. Jones, 2nd and 10. Drops back. Not all day to pass. Gives it to JT. No, Amir Abdullah for a gain of about 3. Shout out Amir Abdullah. Mike Tomlin, definitely high. That's why he has shades on. That's always kind of been my theory, too. I think he's high, maybe. Or, remember, because he always just does that death stare. Maybe he doesn't want to be seen doing that crazy death stare that he does. You know the one? Because, like, he really doesn't blink. I've seen him blink maybe 3 times ever. You know, obviously, I've watched football for not even his entire freaking coaching career, but as long as I've watched he's coached the Steelers, always that death there. Abdullah's not in. Taylor's not in on this 3rd and 8. They move Abdullah, and Colts barely get it off. Jones passing. Adonai Mitchell almost moving his legs. He's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 25. You're going to have to punt here. Because, man, if you don't get this. But then again, your defense is being so great. Why not? And you know what? Good job, Adonai Mitchell. A guy who finally comes in an important part of the game. 4th and 1. I think Colts are keeping their offense on there. Maybe they're trying to draw them off. Oh, man. This is crazy right here. Go for it. Here we go. Looks like they agree. No, they don't. Rigoberto out there. It's a long one. Oh, my God, but they go for it on the fake punt and run it for a first down, 2-yard gain. What a fake by Steichen in this Colts team. An absolute trick play of trick plays. They give it right to number 25. I don't even know who that is. Shout out to the special teamer running it right up the gut. And the O-line is just able to move everybody, and that's a first down. Oh, my goodness. Steelers special team guy infuriated. That's the end of the first quarter, 7-0. Colts gain 2 on a fake punt run right up the middle. Insanity. Wow. Could have ended up bad, but everything is working today for the Colts. Time of possession is getting dominated. They stop them on 4th down at like the 5-yard line. An incredible game so far for Indianapolis. Incredible. Let's go. Let's go. And wow, Vikings up on Lions? I think I got a Minnesota guy in the chat. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of craziness today. Banana and ooh. Pizza, pizza. Sure you're gonna. I'm a cowboy. On a horse I ride, man, on a horse I ride. Do you like the Colts? Yes, big fan, bro. That's why I'm wearing it. Look, we got everything on. Fit check real quick. Fit check real quick. With the socks on too. You see the socks? Wait, can you see the logo? Right there, logo. Logo, 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 logo. Oh shoot, we're back, brother. Big guy, big guy, big guy. All right, 1st and 10. Jones, hands off, no fake play action. Think this might be a free play. Jones taking a shot on it. Warren can't get it. I think it was a free play for the Colts. We're going to hear there was a flag. I think it might have been a free play. Offsides. Offense. 7-0 Indianapolis. 7-0 Indy. We're early. Colts just got a first down off of a fake punt where they ran it up the middle, which was a beautiful play. All right. Brian Mason, 3rd season as Colts special team coordinator. I think he's done a pretty good job. I really do. Thank you for the like, and thank you for being here. Jones hands off to Taylor. Jonathan Taylor. Only gains 1 there. He's very much struggled early on today. I mean, obviously everybody and their mother right now knows how good JT is, so I'm not too surprised that he's finally kind of struggling in the game. But how long can you really fully contain him, right? We'll see. I don't think it's all game. I don't think they can contain him all game. All right, 2nd and 14 here. Put JT out as a receiver now. Maybe try to get him open that way. Why not, right? Jones drops back. Passes. Is it? Yeah, it is. Pass interference on Porter on Pittman. Porter's having a really, really bad game. He was getting torched by Pittman during the first drive. Not Pittman, by Pierce. Right? Alec Pierce torched him like 3 different times. And then here, he just wraps up Pittman about 3 seconds before the ball is even thrown, really. I mean, Porter having a really rough game. Steelers fans are going to hate him. Joey Porter Jr., he's a good player. I mean, played at Penn State. Pretty good player. But just having a rough game early on. And it's really costing them. 1st and 10. Now Colts almost up to midfield. Up to the 36. Jones. with Taylor as a setback, puts Downs in motion, fakes to Taylor, and sends it to Pierce where it's incomplete. There's a good play by Porter. He gets the pass breakup there. Pierce wanted something called. I don't think there was nothing there. Oof, lucky that wasn't picked. Lucky that was not picked. Porter was right there. All right, 2nd and 10. Taylor is the setback. They're going to get him involved. I would love to. I know it's going to be hard, but... Jones drops back. Looking around, passing to an open Michael Pittman Jr. Toe tapping on the sideline to the 50. A beautiful catch by Pittman. Great awareness over there on the sideline. And a great catch. Pittman finds a hole. And just, wow, beautiful. Beautiful toe drag over here. Foot fireworks, if you may, on the sideline. Great play by Pittman. And Colts, the drive that started on their own 4 has now come up to the 50. So, wow, 46-yard drive so far. Colts looking to get even more. Here comes Amir Abdullah, the backup running back, and he's going to turn his legs and get 3 yards. A hard-fought 3 yards. I know I made it sound like he got even more, but it was very much a hard-fought 3 yards. He kind of got hit with 1 yard and took a guy 2 yards and then got stopped at 3. So, very good run there by Amir Abdullah. Sometimes you got to show different running backs to him. Why not? Because Taylor will blow you away with his speed when he comes back in. Look at that. This season, 71% completion percentage. Passing yards per attempt, 8.5. Passing yards per game. Look, I don't even care if you're the biggest Jones believer in the world. I don't think you saw this coming. This is going to be a handoff. There's JT. JT getting shifty and getting up to make it about a half yard away. It's going to be 3rd and half a yard. Nice little gain of about 6 by Jonathan MVP Taylor. And he shows you right there why he can be. Just his ability to really change the game in one play. Change the downs in one play, right? He's just very good at that. All right. Colts, everything's working so far. 12 minutes left in the second. They have owned the clock so far. And on defense, they have made the Steelers not have any time with the football. This is the Colts' 2nd offensive drive. Steelers have had 3 offensive drives. That will be a run up the middle. It'll be a first down, gain of about 3. That was JT right there. JT last 2 handoffs is a first down. Well, roughly, because you got like 6 and then you got like 4 right there. So, yeah, 10. That's good right there. Yeah, that's really good. 1st and 10, and again, this clock, they're just using it all. This is just a beautiful offensive drive. Colts now in Steelers territory at the 38-yard line. They put Downs in motion on like a wheel route behind. Jones fumbles, loses the football. Does he get it back? No! Wow, strip sack fumble by T.J. Watt. One of the best defensive players in the NFL, and he shows you why right there. Jones did not realize that he came up from behind, and he takes it away. You have to always watch number 90. He swims under Smith, takes the ball out, and gets it. A phenomenal defensive play. And Watt trying to change the tides here for the Steelers, whose offense has done nothing. TJ just got the ball away. And that is a big turnover, as now the Steelers get it at around midfield. And their offense, can they do something? That's going to be the question, because their offense right now has been absolutely muted by this Colts D. Wow. Colts are really just going in a flow, I thought, but and I think that flow almost hurt him, because I think Jones got a little bit lackadaisical with the football there. Got to hold on to it tough, especially when you got the D-line pressure of that Steelers D-line. Oof. It's unfortunate. But I'm not too mad. Jones don't get turnovers like that much. This is what, his second fumble, I think, this year. And he's had, like, what, 4 picks, so I'm not too upset, man. Things happen. Still leader of the ship, captain of the ship. Man, that is unfortunate, though. Seven nothing Colts. Steelers got it at midfield off of a Daniel Jones fumble. Unfortunately. And look at this. Chargers fighting tooth and nail with the Titans. They're down 14-7. They might have just tied it up, though. No, they didn't. Not yet. Man, oh man, this is tough. You know, always unfortunate things happen when we play the Steelers, and I just never feel like we ever get a big lead, even when we do beat them. So, and of course, haven't won in Pittsburgh in about 17 years. Yikes. Yikes. 24 strip sacks since 2017, most in the NFL. Phenomenal stat. Here is Rodgers looking around. Read greatly by Zaire. He can't get there, but the next guys can get there. They're going to call a flag. I don't think that's a face mask by oh God, is it Neville? Oh gosh. What's his name? Well, it's going to be called a face mask, so it doesn't matter. 15-yard penalty. Bless you, LOL. Thank you, Big Task. Hey, looked over, man. Your Giants are playing pretty tough, even without Scadaboo, so I respect them. But, man. It is. Yup, he gets his fingers gripped in there for sure. That's a face mask. I'm tripping. That's definitely a face mask. Colts up 7-0. Defensively, they played phenomenal. Offensively, they made their first mistake this last drive. Got a fumble. So, Jones fumbled it, but his first mistake, he was phenomenal before that. Now it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards on the run. Steelers offense has not gotten one first down other than the one that just happened because of the penalty. Giants defense is horrible. I get you, man. See, his Colts D's been pretty damn great. Man. BRB, you good? So, here's Rodgers dropping back. Rodgers, it is tipped. And caught. Good tip, though, by the Colts. And Steelers get up to about the 27 here. That's move. Fryermuth, that's what they're saying, I'm sure, in the stands. It's a good tip, though. Always try to tip it. Because here's the thing. If he doesn't tip that, he might have gotten more yards. So he had to make the tight end stop. Here's a screen pass. These screen passes aren't really working. I don't know why they keep doing them. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Good job, Colts. I don't know what's going on with the Steelers calling the same crap over and over. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. We'll take it. Lowering my Monty. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Rodgers drops back, passes over the middle. DK can't even catch it. Their receivers have really bad drop problems. Rodgers been throwing it on the money. Maybe he throws it with too much sauce, but that's an incompletion to DK. Metcalf obviously going to talk some crap. We watched Pacers Warriors last night. You want to talk about hotheads? Obviously, DK Metcalf's got to be up there with Draymond Green. Now, I'm not going to act like Zaire's not on the Colts, right? He's also a hothead. Let's be real. Plays with that chip on his shoulder. So he was definitely talking to DK there. No doubt about it. And it's DK versus Jalen Jones. I really like Jones being back. They might go to Metcalf here. We'll see what happens. A change at the line by Rodgers. He is audibling up there. Now he drops back. Pressure is not brought. It's going to be passed. Oh, wow. It's a great catch. Whoever that is got great hands. Who is that? Guy's tiny as hell. Good catch here. Oh my gosh, is that Tavon Austin? Wait. How do you know who that is? Calvin Austin? Shout out to him. Bro's about 4'8". Good catch there. One of the only guys I've actually seen get a catch for the Steelers here. What are we challenging? First down? Oh no. What are we challenging?
So they're going to take a look at the Austin grab and then where he went down. We'll be right back.
Oh, that's a first down, I think. I don't know about that. On break. WW. Colts up 7-0. Just challenged to play the first down. It looks like a first down for the Steelers. So they're going to be set up around the 25-yard line. But Colts D has been bend but not break all year, and especially today. So yeah, recap. Colts start very good. Alec Pierce goes for like 60 yards, the receiver for the first drive. Then Taylor gets a run on fourth down, which is good. Colts run it into Daniel Jones for the touchdown. Next drive, Steelers go 3-and-out again. So Colts had 2 3-and-outs start the game. Then it's punted away. Josh Downs fumbles it. It's a bad challenge. I agree. I just said the same thing. I have no idea why we're challenging that. Kind of a dumb challenge. It's more of a why not challenge this and take a timeout at the same time thing to me. But whatever. So then they punt it. Downs muffs it off his face. Steelers get it at the 15. Okay? They get up to about the 5. They go for it on 4th and 3. They don't get the first down. Colts stop them. Then Colts go all the way to the 50. With going to the 50, they had a fake punt where they ran up the middle and got a first down. It was awesome. But then Jones fumbles it. TJ Watt, strip sack fumble. He recovers the strip sack fumble. TJ Watt, unreal. Otherworldly type of defender. I mean, he's phenomenal. Generational. And then Steelers now have gotten their first couple first downs of the game. And now they're driving into the red zone. So Steelers looking to try to tie this game up 7-7. But Colts do lead 7-0. They should be up 14-0. They were driving really well that last drive. 7 votes. Colts 71. Steelers 29. Come on, guys. Keep voting, though. Hey, voting's your American right. Churn and butter. Churn and butter. Shout out Pittman. Pittman has not been involved other than in some illegal formation calls, which is annoying. And then Pierce also lined up illegally in a formation. It's like, man, the receivers, what are y'all doing? But whatever. Hold on, Indiana challenge. I doubt this changed anything.
Austin was short. He was touched just short of the first down.
Was he?
Yeah, you'll see here his forearm is going to get punched or his bicep.
Oh.
His elbows down very clearly short. So we're going to have a 4th and 1.
He was short. He was short. No, he was punched while his elbow was down. I mean, great job. But my job in the punt, and Daniel Jones is a visibly all right, bro. We're up 7-0, and I'd like to ask you, who are you a fan of? Because I doubt that they are 7-1. Oh wait, I factually can say they're not 7-1. Steelers do get the first down on 4th and 1, and move the chains into the red zone. They go. Do the Steelers. I like the Colts. Okay, then you're delusional for saying that about Jones. Jones gets 1 fumble in how many weeks? Has 4 total picks in how many weeks? And he's a turnover machine? Did you see our last quarterback? Don't even get me started. Did you see our last quarterback? Because I saw our last quarterback. Unless you just became a Colts fan about a couple weeks ago, there's no room to talk about Jones like that. And Downs? Yeah, bro, he's not our normal punt returner. Things happen. Lock in. 1st and 10. Rodgers hands the ball off. No, play action. Rodgers throws an incomplete pass. Good D by the Colts. Remember, bend but not break. Bend but not break. I was going to say, man, you got to be a Colts fan longer than a couple weeks. Come on, me monkey. Daniel Jones sells poop picks. What the hell is that comment? Shut the F up about Jones. Facts. Facts, bro. That's my dang quarterback, bro. That's Indiana Jones. That's Indiana Jones. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Jones outperforming Rodgers right now, even with the fumble. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line here. Rodgers and the Steelers. Warren is set up in the backfield. They are going to hand off to him. He's going to have a lane, but he will fall for a gain of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. What the? Okay. All right. You know, it's good though. We got some animosity. We got some stuff going on. Welcome back, Savannah Bananas. I appreciate you for coming back. All right, 3rd and 7. Oh, they say you only gained 3. All right, Colts, bend but not break. Let's see, hold them to a field goal or get a turnover. They've been really good at turning the ball over in the red zone. Colts have. It's been phenomenal. Rodgers gets it off just in time. Pressure is brought. They do not get the receiver covered. And up to the 2-yard line go the Steelers. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2. Man, that's a big mistake by the Colts defense right there. And it's Austin again getting the big 1st down. It is Calvin Austin. Okay, I was like, it's Calvin Austin, right? Yeah, because Tavon ain't been in the league. Man, Calvin Austin, he's tiny. I didn't realize Calvin Austin was so small. All right. 1st and goal from the 2. About 2.5. Rodgers fakes the pass, play action. It's not there. Rodgers going to try to run it in. No way. He's going to slide down to around the 1. Maybe really down to the 2. Went from the 3 to the 2. 2nd and goal now. Colts, bend but not break. I love it. Come on. Bend but not break. Yeah, what a weird. That's definitely not a slide, by the way. Rodgers going head first into the Colts. That ain't a slide. Bro got CTE. All right. And I have seen Rodgers play that play a lot. This Colts defense is very, very on their P's and Q's right now. It is 2nd and goal now from the 1. Kenny Moore calling out somebody. Bynum calling out something. And Rodgers calls a timeout. Bro, I think the Colts are matching these call-outs. I think the Colts are knowing what he's saying. Because for Rodgers to call a timeout at the goal line on 2nd and goal is something else. That's something else. That's a rarity thing. You know, Manning used to say it pissed him off playing against Ray Lewis because he always called back and would call stuff himself. And you see Cam Bynum, safety, and Kenny Moore, cornerback, communicating with each other. And I think a lot of that is throwing Rodgers then back off. Danny Dimes to the defense. He's not Danny Dimes anymore. So, again, unless you're maybe a Giants fan, closeted Giants fan, he's not Danny Dimes anymore. He hasn't been since week 1. It's Indiana Jones to you and everybody, man. Indiana Jones. And look, bro, he had 1 fumble where he got strip sacked by one of the best D linemen we've seen in the past 10 years. Okay. Multiple, defensive player of the year guy. I mean, dude. Rodgers, jump ball, no way. Jones breaks it up. Jalen Jones locking down DK. I knew he could. And they're talking crap to each other. I love it. I love it. That's competition. That's competition. Good play, Jalen Jones. I believed in him all day, all way. I think I replied to a comment. Some guy was, I think, talking about DK and all the receiver stuff. I said, yo, Jalen Jones is back. Jalen Jones is back. 3rd and goal now. Wasn't a great 2nd and goal call anyway. Just give a jump ball up to your receiver. I mean, I guess. They're going to look for the traditional run here on 3rd and goal. Rodgers will hand it off. And did he get in? It's fumbled in the end zone. Wait, touchdown. Now there's a little fighting. They're going to call a touchdown for Warren before the fumble happened. Let's watch this play. It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. 7-7. Oops, I did it again. Good song. Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I did it again. Da-na-na-na-na. We're tied here. Touchdown for Warren. Jalen Warren. First rushing touchdown since week 12 of last season. Oh, I can't believe that. He's been hurt. I think he's been hurt. All right, we're tied. 7-all. 6 minutes left in the second. Colts should have dang near freaking 14, but strip sack fumble by Watt changed the game around. We got a tie ball game. Colts have a chance to go on a long touchdown drive, maybe field goal drive, and then get the ball after half. Huge drive upcoming after this commercial break. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. Played with my heart. Na, 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 na. Ooh, baby, baby. You know, McCarthy looks pretty good for this Vikings team. They're tied right now with the Packers. Packers, Vikings, 14. I mean, sorry, not Packers. Vikings, Lions, 14-14. Packers only up 3-0 against the Panthers. Panthers looking to score here. I think I picked Panthers this week because they're a roller coaster team, and that means they're up on the roller coaster right now. It does mean they'll fall back down, but yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. Do-do-do-do. Moderator. Yes, sir. Sugar Mama. Yes, sir. Welcome back, Sugar Mama, number one moderator. Maybe. Quentin Johnston. You know, when I read that, I think of Quentin Jackson. Shout out Q Jax. Huge win against the Warriors last night, Mr. Affleck time. Yeah, Affleck, I'm back. Colts win this easy. It's not easy right now, but I will say they've dominated this game. Even though it's now 7-7, Colts have dominated this game, but that's why it's really unfortunate that it's 7-7. Earn my stripes. Yes, Juice. Juice, second in command. Juice, you will get there. We love Juice in this chat, in this channel. Chargers just took a lead on the Titans, man. Titans fighting this week. Titans fightins'. Maybe it just means the Chargers aren't that great. But you know what? A lead's a lead, I'm sure. And they'll take it. What the hell? Best Watt brother, JJ Watt. Yeah. I mean, JJ was pretty damn great, but TJ, I think he's going to have the longevity. And he'll have the stats because he is not injured as much as JJ was, especially later in his career. Although I really respected JJ's years with the Cardinals. This will be returned. Oh my gosh, 1 yard deep in the end zone. Here come the Colts. Amir Abdullah getting up to the 25-yard line. Not a bad return. I like this. You know, that physicality. Saw so many Coach Sig costumes in Chicago on Friday. What a costume. It's a great costume. I saw a lot of posts about people dressing up as Sig. I think it's a great costume. It's easy. You dress up as a coach, and then you just kind of stand there like this. It's a great costume. Good idea costume. Dressed up as soy sauce. I had a soy sauce. Beer is calling. Crazy. 1st and 10 here. Got to get Taylor involved, and they are going to right away. Taylor just going to pound it up the middle, and he will gain about 5 on the carry. Good job, JT. There's not really been holes, so you just got to pound it up the middle. Me monkey, me human. Most games played Steelers history. Ben Roethlisberger, 249. Mike Webster, 220. Cam Hayward, 219. Wow. Yeah, Hayward's been on the Steelers for about 800 years, so makes sense. When beer calls, you answer. Okay. 2nd and 5 here. Warren in motion. Still trying to get him involved. Jones. It is a pick. Oh, my God. And that's taken back to the 15. Yo, me monkey got to get out of here, bro, because I'll be honest, I think it's bad luck for Jones. Jones was playing good before me monkey came in. All right, that's the second turnover from Jones. I will say he's not playing as good as he's been playing. That is true. Team that I hate the absolute most is Denver. I wonder why. Bears look great against 67-year-old Joe Flacco. Bro, I'm not going to lie. That's very unfortunate. Now, Colts, Great tackle, by the way, by freaking Bortolini, the O-lineman. Because that was about to be a touchdown. Tanner Bortolini. It's getting stressful, guys. Getting stressful now. Shane's saying it's okay. It's okay. I don't know, man. The defense last drive didn't look great. And now Steelers immediately into the red zone. Jones just threw it right to him almost. I mean, he's forcing things. And again, I think he's forcing things because the run game's not there. Got to get JT involved next drive. Rodgers 1st and 10 from the 14. Colts can't give up another touchdown. It's going to be a run up the middle. And there the Colts stop him for a gain of about 2. That's good D right there. Metcalf and Jalen Jones fighting over there, as happens with DK Metcalf. Maybe better than Broncos. Texans defense pretty good. Don't know if they'll be able to stop us. Although, again, the only thing that really stopped us is ourselves. I was very unfortunate right there. But hey, a lot of time left in the second quarter. Colts get it after half. So Jones just got to lock in over there. I believe, though, that's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. I want you to know. 2nd and 8, Rodgers gets it off. They come around for him, touchdown. And I think it is. Yup, Freiermuth in the end zone. He's going to punt it into the end zone. I mean, out of the end zone, back in the end zone. Well, that was quick. If you're going to give it away, I guess give it away quickly. That's tough. Shout out Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's a touchdown by Freiermuth. I mean, man, Colts defensively started the game so great. And now they give up a couple easy touchdowns. But again, not the best field position, of course. You're still going to look foolish at the end of the day. And we're going to come back and win this game. I'm not too stressed. Now, look, I am pissed because we should have 14 regardless. We had such a good drive going there. But you know what? Jones is going to come back, bro. I believe. And you should... I don't know why y'all hate on Jones anyways when you got Dart. You have your franchise guy. In my opinion. All right, 14-7. Steelers lead by 7. But, I mean, I get it. It's a New York thing to hate Indiana, so... Hey, just know it's likewise. It's likewise back. Mr. Outback Time, what is the cutoff age of trick-or-treating? I say 6th grade? Nah, I trick-or-treated till I was 15, I think. Hold on. Yeah, that was my sophomore year. Basically. Yeah. Winning comeback player of the year. Patrick, I hope, man. He's got to lock in today. New York City is 9-8 Indiana. Just big task at hand, specifically. I don't know, bro. I was trick-or-treating until, yeah, maybe 15. But here's my rule. Here's my rule with that, though. If you are that old, you gotta come with the costumes, right? I was 15, okay? And I think I was dressed up as Bill Nye the Science Guy, right? At 14, I was dressed up as Bob Ross. At 13, I was dressed up as Goku. And these were like tough costumes, you know what I mean? I'm saying India Colts. Look, so you got to come with a hard-hitting costume. If you're older, you got to go with a hard-hitting costume if you are trick-or-treating. If you're not trick-or-treating, you're going to a Halloween party, you can go low effort. Right, bro. But look, so many of these people, happy little trees, bro. Right, shout out Bob Ross. Filmed it in Muncie, Indiana from season 2 to the end of the show. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. Cool little fact, actually. Bob Ross Museum is here in Indiana. Because it might come true. It will. Go Jones, buddy. Go Jones. No, but I'm saying banana. No, but look. I saw too many people when I was that age, right, at 15, whatever. I'd see like a 16-year-old, someone I knew was maybe a year older than me, dressed up in like a hoodie and a little mask and be like, oh, I'm dressed up as like a killer. Well, that's a terrible damn costume. The only low effort good costume is the dude from The Big Lebowski. It's 14-7, Steelers. And look at the tides how they've turned. Now we got 12 votes and it's 50-50 Steelers Colts. And look, they got 3 takeaways today. They had a muffed punt, the forced fumble off the sack, and then the pick. Steelers made a living off of these turnovers. They scored on 2 of the 3 of them. Here comes a return by Amir Abdullah. He is going to find a way to jump up to almost the 30, gets to the 29. And the Steelers love what they just did on that kick return coverage. Bad guys 14, Colts 7. That's right, that's right, that's right. All right. Jones going to bounce back right here. Let's get the ball to JT. He's the dang MVP. Let's get it to JT. Let's get it to JT. Uh-oh, bad message, bad message. I don't know. All right. JT, get him involved. No play action. Jones, good play to Warren. And that is a great play to get it started. A little 8-yard gain there. That's what you got to get back to, the basics. Rolling out Jones out of pressure and getting it to Warren. That's a good play right there. Meat Sweats. What up, Meat Sweats? Miss you, man. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's a good play. Kind of wrapped him up. Kind of choked him. Wilson did. All right, 2nd and 3. This will be a fake handoff as well. Play action. Jones going deep downfield. Oh, Pierce cannot get it. He was just about a yard away from being able to catch up to it. He was doubled. That was a tough pass, but it wasn't a bad one. He wasn't doubled where it was going to be picked. That's not a terrible ball. That's a ball where only Pierce could get it or nobody gets it. The answer, nobody. I like taking a shot there. Why not? Why not? 3rd and 3 now. Now you got to get this first down, though. You got to convert. 3rd down conversions today, they're 50%. Yeah, facts, guys. Let's like the video. Thank you for liking the video. Jones puts JT in motion. Jones. Oh, that's almost intercepted, too. Trying to go to downs. Colts are going to have to punt here. I think Taylor was open on the flat. He just didn't see him. Jones not going through his progressions. Pretty sad. Crazy game last night, man. If y'all were not in for that Dodgers-Blue Jays stream, you kind of missed out. What a crazy game. Extra innings and everything. And obviously, big Will Smith homer. Like he slapped Chris Rock again, but Chris Rock this time is the Blue Jays. Johnson is a bum. All right, Rigoberto, we need a big punt here from Rigo. I think it is. I think that's a great one. Not fair cut. Taking it to 10. He's going horizontally. Probably not the way you want to go. And they're going to stop him down to about the 16 or 17. This is huge because this is where the Colts feasted. The first 2 drives, 2 3-and-outs when the Steelers started way back. So this is huge. If Colts can get a stop here and get the ball back, maybe get a field goal, I feel really good. Got to get a stop. Never, ever have DJ Moore run the ball over again. Ben Johnson calling the Philly special was awesome. That was tough. That was a good play. Good play. We pulled out the fake tush-push handoff to JT today, which is really a beautiful play. And it got us a first down in the red zone. So it got Saquon Barkley like a 60-yard touchdown last year because they're so used to it that Jones snapped it, handed it off. Nobody even saw Saquon go around him. He's gone. So it wasn't that situation. Steelers did their film. They watched their film. You can tell. So, look, not the start we wanted, but a little bit of adversity is good for this team, man. We want adversity. We want to get through things like this. I believe in this team. I believe in the guys, man. I believe in this team. I believe in the guys. Fake punt. That'd be tough. I have seen that technically, I think, where they tried to fake it, they ran, then it couldn't happen, and they punted. And it was actually good because by that time, the returner had ran up, so then they were able to go back and, like, stop it at the 4-yard line or something. So a fake punt can work very well in your favor. You got to execute it right, though. And you got to make sure that it's your punter who is getting the fake punt pass, right? Like, he's the one who's going to pass it. I mean, what's up with me, monkey, man? All this poop talk, man. Man. Yeah, not what I wanted to see from this first half, man. Flip! And I really don't like the Steelers, to be honest. Not a big Steelers guy at all. Recovery by the Giants. Niners are a tough team. We play the Niners in prime time in about maybe 5 weeks or something. I don't know. That's our only primetime game. We're obviously going to get more if we're able to maybe win this game. Not, maybe not. We got to get this. Jackson Sharp winning. Jackson Sharp's pretty good. But sometimes he's not, just like a shark, right? Sometimes a shark is an actual shh, if you know what I mean. Colts giveaways this season today, 3. This season, 4. Wow. Not good. Colts having the worst game turnover-wise. All points for the Steelers are off turnovers. So hopefully they can just get a stop here. It's going to be an easy run up the middle, though. My gosh. Colts D regressing in real time today. So is Jackson Fart or Shart? I think Fart works better because you can't always trust a fart, right? But sometimes you can, and it's funny. And that's more Jackson Dart. Colts, what we doing? Playing like crap right now, man. They do get ball after half, thank God. Gotta get a stop. 2nd and 2 here. Rodgers calling some stuff out. Moving the guy in motion. They're just going to hand it off again. Colts D look like they were there, but then they're not. That's a first down. Is there a Wawa where you're located? Yeah, we have one. We have one Wawa located here near Indy. I don't know if we have any other in Indiana, but we have one. I know obviously you guys got Wawas up there. I have a coworker who's from Philadelphia. She used to work at a Wawa. Buc-ee's or Wally's are better? Probably. I mean, I don't know. Comparing gas stations is one of the funniest things to me. It's pretty cool. I've been there 2 times. I'm not ever like, oh my gosh, 2-minute warning. I'm never like, man, let's talk about gas stations. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I heard the food's really good. I never ate the food. I just got a slushie. But the slushie machine was working every part of their slushies. So God, I hate Wicked. Marshall's Diet is the best one. Yeah, I heard this video is pretty good. Clothing store that has an aisle bad food. Big task, what happened? Rose, I got somebody bad happen. Hey, Packers are down 7-3. To all my Bears fans in the chat, I know that'll make you guys happy. I know that. Colts just got to find a way to really... Holy moly, what a catch. Who caught that? Keenan Allen? What the heck? Did he? If his knee touched first, yeah. Go Bears, go Colts. Okay, Paul. Paul supporting everybody. Colts record, we're 7-1. Caleb Williams is Lamar Jackson. JJ McCarthy's good. What's going on? A lot of weird stuff today. What up, big dog? What up, Paul? Miss Paul, man. Paul, legend. Welcome back to the channel. Paul was in here for some Cubs streams back in the day. Before a lot of you guys, actually. Let me just say, Paul, legend. Welcome back, Paul. Nah, brother, how was your Sunday? Colts record is the opposite of 1-7. That is right. Opposite of 1-7. Opposite of the Titans. Flip the Titans record, that's us. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. W. Ben's grandma, I like that, yeah. Colts are tough this year. Yup. But we're playing like bums right now. We got to get it together. Come on, Indy. Come on, Indy. Might have to change the socks at halftime. Might have to sit in the lucky chair. Or have to make some changes, maybe, guys. Here is the Rodgers pass. That'll be completed for a big gain up to almost the 45. Gosh, Colts, learn to tackle. And now getting the ball back before half seems like a distant memory. As Steelers are trying to go and get a field goal here. Maybe a tutty. Wow. Besides feed JT, that's really it, man. Jones is going to continue to struggle if he doesn't have a run game. Most quarterbacks do. You got to have all facets of the game going. Rodgers going deep. Incomplete. It's huge incompletion. That'll stop the clock. Colts 3 timeouts. If they're able to get a loss of yardage here, they'll use one of them and try to get the ball back. That would make them look good. Like DK, Metcalf, Garbo, he's been getting locked. I think another one is get Pittman involved too. Pittman and JT obviously had monster weeks last week, and you really haven't gotten either one involved. So yeah, I'd like that to change as well. Cole's playing a little soft in the back. Oh my gosh, Muth wide open. He does go out of bounds though. Which will stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and 3. I don't know why he would do that. So Colts all 3 timeouts. If they get a stop right here, they have all 3 timeouts and a minute left. That was really not smart, and he kind of knew when he went out of bounds he shouldn't have. Or if he did, he should have got a first down. I don't know. That was weird by Farmouth. That's not his 2 girlfriends. Those are his sisters. Don't do that, bro. That's his sister, Sugar Mama. That's Taylor and Tiara. SMH, bro. Tyler has sisters. Don't disrespect, bro. It's his sisters. Run up the middle. They got the first. Damn it, guys. Man, we got a lot of stuff going on. Now we got a fight going on. Over on the sideline, there's a flag. God dang it, guys. What are we doing? Do some research. I mean, I guess he wouldn't know. Who's mad? What happened?
If this goes against the Colts, it's going to be a huge.
Right.
Did you throw 0 punches in your NFL? I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'm not going to stand up here and be hypocritical.
Well, they are freaking choking Kenny Moore on the ground.
But you look at the top of your screen here, you're going to see where they get into it a little bit. It was Metcalf and Moore.
No, I like that. I like that. I like that. Because you're not going to throw our guy on the ground, have 2 guys jumping him, and I'm not going to go stand up for him. That shows the camaraderie with this team. Last year, Colts had a situation like that happen, all the guys are walking to the sideline. That's not brotherly, bro. You got to stand up for your guy. I respect that. I respect that. I don't even care. No, we wanted to get chippy, man. No, let it happen. Yeah, we like that. Cheer it on. Nah, shout out Jalen Jones, man. Nah, because listen, your guy is getting jumped. Kenny Moore, right? Small little cornerback compared to these other guys. I mean, Kenny Moore's my height, basically. Okay, 5'10", right? You got Metcalf over here basically choking him out. Metcalf's like 6'4", choking out this little dude. I'm coming over, man.
which is where it escalates.
You know what? I'm okay with it, man. Screw it, dude. You already gave away the first. They're already basically in field goal range. But you know what, Jones? You got to go make a play now. And look at that tip right away. Let's go, Colts. Come on. See that? That's gonna fire up the team. That's gonna give them some fire. We gotta remember who we are, guys. We're not here as a joke. We're not the same old Colts. We're different. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Gotta play for each other, man. Gotta play for each other. Remember who you guys are. 2nd and 10 here. That incompletion stopped the clock as well. Colts, man, turnover would be big. We need a turnover. Turnover. Rodgers drops back. No pressure is brought. That will be a nice tackle in the field of play. It's going to be about 3rd and 3. No timeout used by the Colts, so they want this clock to run. The Steelers want it to run too. They don't care. Hey, look, if they're up by 10 at halftime, no big deal. All right, they get to the line actually pretty quickly here. 30 seconds left. It's 3rd and 3. Sorry, and 5. Wow. Rodgers drops back. Looking, surveying, passing. There's a flag. I don't know what that flag is on. Hopefully on them. I think it's on us, though.
This is where you start to be like, maybe we should have used a timeout there. Holding to defense number 23.
Talk anymore. Damn it. I don't think so. That team would still suck. Cleveland Brits. All right, Steelers now going to try to look for the end zone, I think, at the 12-yard line. This could help the Colts in a way because maybe Rodgers forces something. I doubt it. Obviously, it's Aaron friggin' Rodgers. Colts got to keep this within 10, get the ball after half, and then start playing Colts football. Gosh dang it. Or get a turnover here. 1st and 10. Rodgers drops back, passes. No, pump faked it, and gets sacked. They're going to have to use the timeout now. Yup, got to use it now. And now they're probably just going to run. Watson, fuck no. We're good, man. Hey, we're good. We're good. This is a situation I thought it would be, man. I thought the Steelers would have, their opportunities, have their shots for sure. This is a game that was going to be close all the way through. No doubt about it. I thought JT would be more involved. I get he's been rough, whatever, but man, if Shane doesn't open up the 3rd quarter with running with JT, I'm shocked. I don't care if it's 5 straight runs. If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, man, whatever. Then we switch back. But you got to try to get JT the damn ball. Got to try to get him the ball. All right. Steelers at about the 17-yard line here. 2nd and 15. They're not going to do anything stupid, I'm sure. They have one timeout, though, so even if they did. There's a false start, though, and Kenny Moore's hyped up about it. That false start brings them back to about the 23. Now, Colts, man, if they would force a sack, could really make this a hard kick here. This is not the easiest stadium to kick in at all. I could see it. AR5. Wow. Second and 20 now. From about, oh wow, and look, Colts just playing the sticks now. I don't love this. Just give me a little pass out to Austin. Colts can't fucking cover. And with 3 seconds remaining, it'll be, hey, that's extra! That's extra! You gotta call that on him! You gotta call that on him! You called it on us! No, that's extra! Austin with the shove after the play's over, that's extra, bro. You can't pick and choose, refs. You can't pick and choose. That's extra. Look, either you let all of them play or you don't let them play. That's extra. Wow. That's infuriating. That's infuriating. All right, it's going to be 17-7, y'all. Boswell with the kick, and that's your score. So it's a 10-point game at halftime. Colts get ball after half. Abysmal. Worst half of football they've played the entire year, and they're only down 10. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. Taylor didn't even get the ball. Don't know what we're doing there. It's a bad first half. Just truthfully, a bad first half. Mistake after mistake after mistake. They're shooting themselves in the foot. Not much more to say. Update the score, though. It's 17-7. Okay, he didn't say much. Bro didn't really say anything, if you know what I mean. But whatever. Holy moly. Holy moly, T. Higgins. And Bengals are up. What the hell just happened? Uh-oh. Alright. God, I'm hungry as shit, yo. I'll be back, y'all. I believe in miracles. All right, let's charge the phone. It's halftime. Even though it seems like my phone is going to make it to the end. But whatever, I'm at 55%. 55% started at 95. I mean, it's obviously going to drain when I'm live and stuff. We're now watching Red Zone. I'm so hungry. Oh my lord, I'm hungry. So fucking hungry. Jeez Louise, man. I bet not been eating. Kitchen's basically shut down, so. Yeah. Do. I believe in miracles. Where are you from? Alright. Alright, man. Alright, man. We're good, man. Fuck, man. What a bad first half. Bad first half. I believe in miracles. Where you from? No. No. Oh, no. Oh. Man, Bears already down in 2017 is crazy. What is this? What are they talking about? Talking about my homie. It's one half. I mean, look, I'm disappointed as well. I'm not going to actually sit here and act like I'm not almost infuriated at what I just saw. But Yeah, second half, if they wake up, we should be good. Should never have been in a lot of those situations. Turnover after turnover after turnover, right? Muffed punt, fumble, and then interception. I mean, that 3 basically in a row kills you. They're lucky to be down 10. I mean, at the end of the day, being down 10 at halftime when you're this explosive of an offense is very good. Didn't get JT involved nearly enough. Tried to force it to Warren, which I understood you got to get him involved, but tried to force it. And then didn't get this guy, number 11, Pittman, really involved at all. Didn't get Pierce involved after that first drive, even though he torched them the first drive. I think it was a lot of inconsistent play calling, which we haven't seen from Steichen since the end of last year when he had inconsistent players, if that makes sense. And I mean AR at the quarterback position. No offense to AR. Just saying the truth. I think you have to obviously believe in Jones. I get it, right? Passing the ball and everything. But if you don't get JT involved at the beginning of the second half, it's going to be a long, long day for the rest of this game. And then it's going to be a long day for the rest of the day because if the Colts lose, oh my gosh, I'm going to be really upset. Luckily, Pacers finally won. So looking forward to them starting to bounce back here. But man, just got to find a way to get it to JT, man. If that first half doesn't show you who the MVP of this team is, look, shout out Jones. That's not me saying Jones is bad or anything. But there's another muffed punt. Broncos just muffed it. Wow. They got damn Davis Mills in there. Holy moly. What a throwback. Wow. Second half Colts, man, I believe. Ah. I believe in miracles. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, Green Bay 6, Carolina 7. 6-7. Their second half is starting. Packers wearing their damn, this is what we look like in 19 fucking hundred. Who voted for the Colts? Probably all the Colts fans, man. I mean, I am an indie-based sports channel. So I would expect all the Colts fans. Oh, look. It's co-owner of New York. Well, there's a lot of co-owners, but there's one of the co-owners of New York right up there. Shout out to him, by the way. One of the co-owners. Him, Trey Young currently, of course. Reggie back in the day. A lot of co-owners of New York. You know he didn't mean to do that choke study right there. He thought he won the game. He wouldn't have done it if he knew it was a tie. I was like, man, I wouldn't have either. That's the WNBA MVP? What? She the owner of New York too? Asia? Is it Asia Wilson? You're saying Asia owns New York? Well, welcome to New York. Didn't you guys win a WNBA championship last year? Shout out your WNBA team. Both of our WNBA teams are actually have won a championship more recently than our NBA ones. So shout out our WNBA teams. You know, I think the Liberty won last year, right? With is it Sabrina Ionescu who's over there? Shout out to her. We won in 2012 with Tamika Catchings, of course, legend of the game for sure. Oh Lord, he shanked it. Oh my God. Nothing goes together like the Bears and a missed kick. Nothing goes together like it, man. Well, welcome to New York. Some animosity between their own players there in San Fran. I think we're about to start soon. All these other first halves about to end. We're about to start our second half. Well, welcome. I know, bro. We're in the struggle bus right now together, man. Struggle bus. 7-17. Although you guys just got to stop, though, so. Well, looks like they're in the red zone now. I'm watching red zone. Looks like Niners already down there a little bit. Good defensive play, though. Did they call it a flag? Hope not. For your sake. I actually got an uncle who's a Giants fan, so my hate is all really in jest, if you know what I mean. It's really all in jokes. I got an uncle and aunt, actually, who are Giants fans. Not the ones I live with, though. The ones I live with are obviously Chicago, everything, so they're Bears fans, but what the hell's wrong with them? No joking. But yeah, shout out. Shout out, uncle. Well, welcome to New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Fun fact channel. Here's a fun fact. I do. You like that one? Do you like that one? Welcome back, fun fact. Oh, I say channel. It's Central. Maybe I'm a fake fan. But I remember you, man. How you doing? First half highlights. Not going to be a lot of us. I'm hoping this phone can get up to even more percentage so I can stand back up. Although 60's not terrible. So we might just stand up regardless. Second half about to come on. First half, highlights. Look at that. 3 turnovers for the Colts. Yikes. They only had 1 less first down. They had 14 less plays in opponent territory. And they had more total yards and yards per play than the Steelers. So their offense is still that offense, but the turnovers were not part of what's made this offense so good. Man, I'm hungry. Hungry as shit. Yeah, that's why I'm so tired. I have 0 energy. I ain't got food in me, really. Packers miss a kick. Stays 7-6. Panthers winning. Or could you say 6-7? It's a big game for the Panthers. They could go 5-4. Game over 500. Look, held in check. 23 rushing yards. No touchdowns. And he only had 8 total rushes. I bet you JJ's going to give him the ball. Got to get him going. Right. Man, if we don't get JT the ball, we're sorry as hell. I mean it. What are we doing? I think someone might have just came over and said, hey, man, you got to take over. No, I do not. The only race I watch is the Indy 500. I'll watch the Indy 500. And actually, if you look back here, that is a milk bottle. The one right there that's holding the chains, that's a milk bottle signed by Graham Rail or something. Rail, maybe, whatever. His dad won the Indy 500. He hasn't. But he's finished first in certain races in Indy 500. It's a signed milk bottle thing from him. So that's pretty cool. That was actually found by my other uncle who lives in Denver. He came here to visit, and it was right outside the Indy airport, and he found it and gave it to me. So pretty flippin' cool. One of my favorite pieces of sports stuff that I have, if you may. All right, we're standing back up. Let's go. Kick return. Need a big one. Need a big one. All right, here we go. It's Ashton Doolin this time. Ashton Doolin out to the 20, getting to the 25. Yeah, just right there. No more than that. And here come the Colts onto the field. Again, we need JT to get going. We need Pittman to get going. Oh, did they talk to Steichen? They did. Let's listen to Steichen real quick. Ain't that right? AKA, it's just us. We're not handing the ball off to him. Expect the JT run immediately. No. Pass out, Pierce. That's another guy who I said immediately get involved. 9-yard gain on first down. Good job to Pierce there. Good way to start this second half. Get the guy who was hot during the first drive. Get him going. Now on a 2nd and 2, you definitely could give it to JT. Just got to be confident in your playmakers. Believe in your scheme. All of that. This is JT. There's nowhere ready to go. I mean, he'll make it about a 2nd and 2 to a 3rd and 1. 5 players with 25-plus targets, tied most in the NFL. 5 players with 200-plus reception yards, most in the NFL, tied. And then 0 players with 100-plus receiving yards in a single game, 1 of 6 teams. Although Pierce at 72 is dangerously close. And you know he gets one of his deep balls, he'll be over 100. Shout out Pierce. 3rd and 1, big 3rd and 1 to start this second half. Getting Pittman in motion. Jones, not going to hand off. Yes, he is. I thought he ran himself. He should have ran himself. Taylor is stopped. At the line of scrimmage, you dang near got to go for it. Dang it, if that would have been an RPO and freaking Jones would have taken it. All right, here's really a changing play in the game right here on 4th and 1. Colts are going to go for it. They're at their own 35. They're going to go for it. Now, look. This is... Oh, my gosh. You know what? I'm going to go out here and say this. Are you ready? I'm going to say this. This is the ball game. On 4th and 1. Jones trying to do a hard count. They might not go. Yes, they do. Jones up the middle. First down, Indianapolis. Jones got there. Daniel Jones on the QB run. And that's a first down up to the 36-yard line. A very aggressive play by Shane Steichen. Indianapolis, it pays off for him. Good job. Just running straight up the middle. Jones turning his legs. Nice job, Daniel. All right. Got it. Yep. Good. I like that from Shane. Got it. Yep. Good. All right. Colts, man, they just need a sustained touchdown drive here, and I think they can get all the momentum back for them. And then I think that defense is really going to go out there and get a turnover. I mean, they're playing Pierce way off the line. I'd give it to him 5 yards out every time. Oh, my gosh, they're playing such a soft zone on him. Play action, Jones gets sacked. Where the hell is the O-line? Where is the O-line? Jones, no time. O-line breaks down. Highsmith with the big, how big is this sack? Big sack, man. It might be 8-yard sack. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Jones, I mean, gee Louise, guys. Now, I will say he could have stepped up in the pocket there. But, man, he had 0 time to even do anything. That was like a 1.5-second window to get it out. You remember Eli? Of course I remember Eli. All right. Oh, God, it might be 2nd and 20 here. It is 2nd and 20. Jones drops back. Jones running around now. Daniel Jones running to the outside here. And he will go to the line of scrimmage. Man, Jones. If you're Pierce, man, just go deep next time. 3rd and 20. Colts might be really conservative right here. What are your thoughts on Eli? He was a hell of a quarterback. Hell of a quarterback. Beat Brady twice in the Super Bowl. Definitely best quarterback y'all ever had, for sure. No doubt about it. End of his career was a little rough, but that happens to people. Jones on 3rd and 20 will just pass it out to Pittman, who won't gain near 20. He's going to gain maybe 12. It's going to be 4th and 8, and they're going to punt. Dang it, says Shane. Yeah, that's a rough first drive right there. It'll be, 4th and 9, so rough first drive. Hopefully they can pin him back deep. Yeah. Punting from his own 25, Rigoberto. Hasn't had to do a ton of this, but lately he has, this game for sure. It's going to be a punt, hopefully a booming one. It will be, and it's going to be returned up to the 20-yard line. All right, defense, it's your time to shine. Get a turnover, get a big 3 and out, something like that. Colts offensively, nothing's going on. Still not giving the ball to JT enough to me. I mean, I get it. You know, you had those 2 plays in a row where you give it to him, but then you drop back, get sacked. I mean, dude, they're able to just pin their ears back and go for Jones every time because there's no run game. So they can just attack DJ every time. You know what I mean? Helmet to helmet, yes. Jackson Dart. Dang, man, that's not the drive I wanted. First 5 minutes right there. Not the plays I wanted right there. This is just rough. Although it's funny because I already know a lot of people are going to stop believing. That's cool. One game. Things happen. Although I'll tell you, obviously, this game's not over. I'm acting like it's over. We got 25 more minutes. This defense could make a stand. They need to. They played like absolute crap in that second quarter. First quarter, first like 8 minutes, man, this defense was flying. Doing great, but now they've been playing worse. Now, of course, a lot of that has to do with every time they were playing defense, the other team was on the 40. So, but they did give away that like 70-yard field goal drive there at the end. So that was unfortunate. Although they were playing pretty soft, playing kind of a prevent there at the end. So I think they'll go back to the way they were playing at the beginning of the game now. Let's see your Giants game over here. 20-7. Unless Dart gets... Oh, big play. Whoa, welcome to New York. Colts 7-1, 2-0 in division. They have about a 3-game lead on Jacksonville. Jacksonville has 4 wins. See, in division, I'm not stressed about division, but man, I want more. Pittsburgh loses this, man. They got Baltimore and Cincy both on their tail 3-5. If they go 4-4, man. Last 3 drives, 17 points. They've really been cooking. Rodgers has been cooking lately. Can the Colts get to him? He just played the game so long, it's going to be hard to trick him, really. This run won't gain much. Gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So here's watch party in Germany, Dortmund. Interesting. Colts obviously in Germany next week. Should be a great win to go to that Germany game. Falcons have actually been struggling. So, 2nd and 7 here. Colts D, got to show up. Bring that pressure back to Rodgers like you brought early. Is that complete? It is. Wow, great completion up to the 35 for Washington. The big old tight end. Built like a dang D lineman. Man, they should have just came over the top, picked that ball off. That's not bad. They stuck the ball there, but he was just able to get it. Ball looks like a dang, like little bouncy ball. Right. Colts got to hold him to nothing or a field goal here because, well, things would be bad if not. Whips it over the middle. There's that Washington guy again. He's starting to eat for them. That's a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Colts got to do something different against this guy. Affleck like the commercial? Yes. That is what it is, but it's also not because then copyright, so no. And it's spelled differently. I added a K at the end. That's 3 drives, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. First 3 drives, 2 punts, and got turnover and downs. So obviously a tale of 2 different types of possessions here. Washington, 2 catches, 19 yards. I think it's Dwayne Washington. There's a run up the middle. Good stop in the line of scrimmage there by Grover Stewart. One of the best run defenders in the league in Grover Stewart. He's very good at what he does. All right, 3rd down and about 3 here. This is a huge 3rd down. I mean, when we're talking about huge 3rd downs, this is the one right here. Welcome to do. All right, 3rd and 3. I expect play action here. Nope, a run up the middle. What a dumb play. Gets absolutely nothing. It'll be 4th down and maybe 2.5. Maybe Steelers are going for it. Is that why they did that, or are they punting? And Colts. I think they're coming off. That should be a big stop right there. 11.8 go for percentage, last in the NFL since 2007. This season 9.3, 31st in the NFL. Yeah, so Steelers don't go for it like that. They're not going to either punting. So that's huge. I would not attack the punter, by the way. Almost roughed him last time. I get the Colts wanting to get a block or something. All right. God, they're all over him. All over downs down there. All right, got it at about the 20. Down by 10. Colts got a lot of work to do. Yes, Pacers really won last night, and they're going to win again tomorrow night. I'll be there. Pacers are going to improve to 2-5. Don't laugh. It's a good record. Yeah, we were still injured to hell last night, missing 5 guys, like the burger chain. But still were able to come through with a W. Quentin Jackson scored 25 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds with no turnovers. He turned into Halliburton, which is pretty cool. And it's like, wow, it's almost like we were missing a guy who could do that. So, you know, W Colts Sports Head Talk with me. I like it. W Colts, go Colts. Obviously down 10 right now, but I think we're going to get a big drive right here. And then the game changes right back to a game. Let's do it. Good defensive stop right there by the Colts. I always believe in the D to make a stop. They got the guys to do it. They got the talent on both sides. Let's see the offense do it now. Come on. Whoa, welcome to New York. No. 1-6 would be hating, bro. Listen, we're going to sneak in, bro, as a 7 or 8 seed and somehow play the next first round and bump them out. So, that'll be fun, you know, once we're fully healthy. Bro, that's the thing. Just wait till we're healthy, bro. Just wait. Look, we're injured right now, but it's beginning of the season. So, I'd rather be injured now than in the playoffs. It's usually how it happens. Pacers always get injured early on. We were 5-10 to start the season last year. Made it to the championship. It has been one of the best things ever, bro. Is it height and skill that prevent you from becoming a basketball player? Yeah. Height, skill, ability, not wanting to be a basketball player. That one might factor into a little bit too. Maybe more than any of the other ones. But shout out basketball. I love basketball. Yeah. It's been amazing, dude, being an Indiana fan. But you know what? It's hard at times, obviously. Today, when you're really good, then these games get hard when it's like, man, we might lose. But I'd rather be stressed out about almost losing when the team's good than not worried about losing because the team's mediocre to bad. So I'm happy. I like pressure. Pressure's good. Pressure is a good thing for sure. All right, 17-7 here. Last 4 drives, fumble, interception, and 2 punts. Colts gotta do something. Even if it's a field goal, gotta find a way to get a score on this drive. Jones, all day, processes, gives it to Pittman. Pittman turns around, finds a way to almost get a first there. Great first down job by Pittman there. Gaining about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. If so, what? Bro, we're 7 and 1. I'm honestly shocked we don't have more fans. Maybe bandwagoning or something. What happened?
It's on us to prove the league and the doubters and ourselves that we can beat a tough team.
That's right, Zaire. I like that. I like that. Prove it to him. Prove it to him. All right. Jones hands the ball off. Here we go. Jonathan Taylor almost found a hole. Jonathan Taylor does gain about 4 there on 2nd and 2. He was 1 step away from getting a hole. And then there's a little bit of chippiness after, of course. You know Steelers are going to be chippy. It's their whole division, not just them, that play like that. You're wasting your youth following sports. First of all, I'm 21, so I'm not a kid. Second of all, I have a following of about 1,400 people, mostly here because I do sports. As you see a guy coming in, let's go Colts. Here's a handoff. JT again. Now Jonathan Taylor wiggling out of tackles, gain of about 7 yards, maybe 8 there. So I would argue I'm not wasting anything, and I'm actually living up to my potential as a sports person in this way, right? Certain people are here to do veterinarian work, doctor work, be an athlete, yada yada. I think I'm here to cover the sport. So that's what I have a passion for, and it's what my dream is, man. And until I reach it, you will never see me stop. JT's starting to get into a rhythm here, 2nd and 3. It'll be him again. This time he'll get the back hit off him, and then he'll get driven into the ground. It'll be about 3rd and 4 here. It's a great stop by TJ. He just didn't see TJ around the back. Oh, man, almost fumbled it. Thank goodness he held on to it. Good job, JT. TJ Watt has been a disruptor, and they're just not able to get him. Smith has not been able to stop Watt today. It's been really bad over there. They say it's 3rd and 3. It's close to 4. Warren goes in motion, comes back. Jones, that's a low snap. Daniel Jones whips it over the middle. Incomplete to Pittman. It's 4th and 3. I think you got to go. I think you got to go down 10 here with only 3 yards to gain. I know it seems like a lot. We'll see. Pierce couldn't get open. Pittman was there. I mean, that's a tough window to get it into. So be the case, then everyone should. Right. All right, 4th and 3. There is no sports without people. You need people. You need the atmosphere. Look at these people waving towels. Happy fam. Happy family. Timeout for Steelers. For Colts. I think it was Steelers, right? Wow, Steelers use timeout. That's big. That is big. Colts stressed out the Steelers a little bit there. Obviously, 2 4th down conversions today. Actually, 3. They had the 4th and goal, run it in the end zone. They had the 4th and 1, run it with JT for a first down, and 4th and 2, where they went for it off of a fake punt. Cleveland probably would be worth it for them. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. All right, 4th and 3. This is it right here. I mean, look, we're talking about ball game again, right? This is it from the 40. Moving JT in motion, now bringing him back. Jones drops back, looks around, passes. Oh, my God, wide open Michael Pittman Jr. Michael Pittman Jr. up to the 45. And a lot of talking and chippiness. Look, Ramsey talking to him. Of course, Ramsey used to be in the division. I don't think he ever played against Pittman, though. I think he was already with Miami by then. Folded him up. Good job, Pittman, just getting down. How about them Colts? That's right. We're driving. How about them? Hey, don't, I should stop. Become a commentator. You have a great passion for sports. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, bro. Fake punt was insane. So exciting. Such a cool play. Here's a toss to JT. JT looking for a hole. Jonathan Taylor wiggling through, guys. Almost gets a first down. It's JT time. Let's get the train rolling now. Come on, Indy. Here we go. Here we go. Now in field goal range is Indianapolis, which would cut it to a one-score game. A touchdown would obviously cut it to a field goal. We're 3 minutes left in the third quarter. This game is long from over, Steelers fans. Why would you say that? Because Savannah Bananas is actually rooting for the Steelers. Trying to talk crap. That is intercepted. Holy shit. What a fucking interception. You gotta be kidding me. Colts, that's an unlucky interception. A tipped pass into another guy's gloves, and the Steelers pick it off at the 40. Right near midfield, Daniel Jones is picked off right at freaking field goal range, and the Colts throw an interception. Steelers defense has not played like this all year, and they decide to today. Wow. Wow. Is that Highsmith again? Oh my God, Wilson. Dude, this Wilson guy's been incredible. Let's go be quiet. I'm not going to be quiet. This game's still not over. Keep hating. No. Hey, yo. Don't leave, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got a defense, too. You're going to see. We got a defense, too. We got a defense, too. I believe that. I believe that. We good. We good. Hey, JT just started getting rolling on your defense. Watch what happens, man. We should have never stopped running. We're not going to. We're going to get the ball back and start running on y'all again. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. I don't think he does. I don't think that was a crazy bad pick. I mean, that one was tipped and then thrown over to it. Like, that was such an unlucky whatever. But, no. Jones has one bad game. Now he sucks all of a sudden. If I beating mean to you? Oh, Lord, you're a kid. You're good, bro. Savannah Bananas, look, I'm not trying to be mean to you then, because I feel like you're 12. Shout out to friendly competition. Friendly competition. No hate to your team. I want to win, though, too. Hope they win the championship. Game's over. Colts lose 7-31. Damn, we got a lot of non-believers in here. Quick recap. We're losing bad. 17-7. About 4 turnovers. How many turnovers all year for us? 4. That's a bad stat. 2 interceptions, a fumble, and a muff punt. Steelers have the ball at midfield. They're up 17-7. They could be up even more. Defense of the Colts has really stood up tall. Offense has looked like a shell of itself. Finally get Jonathan Taylor involved, and then they throw an interception. So, it's not been the best day for them. About 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Still a long game, not over, but definitely a bad thing. Now we got a lot of people in here acting like it's over. That's cool. That's cool. Me monkey, watch, buddy. Right. No, that's fine, y'all. Let everybody talk. I'm telling you, I promise you, bro. If you think this team is about to roll over and die with 3 minutes left in the third, you have not watched this Colts team at all. Which then makes me think you haven't come into the streams. Which, come on, guys. Why ain't you been here? But, y'all, this team is not going to roll over and die. Ton of time to go. Has Jones played bad? Yes. But this Colts defense will pick him up. That's what this team does. They pick their brothers up. Believe that. This team sucks. Bro, you know, for a guy who acted like you were a Colts fan, you talked a lot of shit about him. There's only a gain of 3. Let him be, bruh. Let him be. Let him be. Go blue. Let me monkey talk, man. It's fine. Look, let everybody talk. You're not being mean. You can be a Steelers fan. Guys, I'm cool with crap talk. If it's crap talk from the other fan base, you're talking crap about the team you support is crazy. I think that's wild. But, like, if you're coming in like, man, y'all look bad, and you're a fan of the Steelers, that's totally fair. Your team is winning. But if you're a fan of the Colts and calling them bad, why are you even a fan of us? That's right, Big Blue. Oh, Lord. There's a pass up to about the 42. And now Steelers getting close to field goal range as their guy can bomb about a 60-yarder. So Colts got to keep this within 13, obviously. 17 would kill them. Got to keep it a 2-score game. And I believe they can get a turnover. I really, really do. Bad guys 17, Colts 7. That's right. Why about to cry? You're good, bro. Chill. All right. Washington has 3 catches, 30 yards. He's really come alive here in this second half early. Colts, when they get that ball back, just need to keep it with JT, man. He was really starting to roll. Rodgers gets a guy in motion, fakes the run. Aaron Rodgers passes the screen pass. Colts are not over there. Becomes 2nd and 1. My God, why aren't they over there? Colts are going 7 and 10. Yo, me monkey, bro. Honestly, dude, you either got to be a rage baiter or one of the, like, most insane people ever. Because if you said you were a Colts fan earlier, which I vividly remember you typing, are you insane? 7 and 10? We're going to lose all the rest of our games? Bro, y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all actually going to make me type, bro. I'm not doing this. This is so crazy. How am I watching on the TV? Uh-oh, Austin, getting away from a lot of people, gets up to about the 14-yard line. There would be a ton of reason to cry. Big task at hand is lying to you. Your Steelers team is better than his Giants team. His Giants team is losing and has like 2 wins all year. I don't know why he's acting like the Giants are good. You know? Hell, even if the Steelers win this game, who's to say the Colts aren't still the best team in football? But y'all can keep talking, though. It's fine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in the end. But look, we got to prove it in the playoffs, all this, all that. It's fine. I'm just saying. Big task and act like the Giants are the best team is crazy. All right, Colts need a turnover down here or holding them to a field goal. Got it. Lock down here. Come on, Indy. Rodgers drops back, passes. Oh, my God. Almost a touchdown there. Getting to about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal now. End of the 3rd. And that's going to end the 3rd. We're going to the 4th quarter. Steelers up 17-7. My, oh, my. My, oh, my. Worst team in the league? Okay, bro. You're just rage bait. Such rage bait, bro. Rage bait used to be believable. All right, well, look. Hey, here's my thing. If it's to become a 17-point game, give away the touchdown right away in the 3rd quarter. So you can go down and score back on them. And honestly, when you're down 17, you start playing loose. So maybe we'll finally go do something. Right now, we're getting waxed, bro. Waxed. So I don't know. Should have ran the ball earlier. Now, if you go down by 17, you can't run the ball. Yikes. But 15 minutes, 3 scores is possible. I've seen it before. Steelers team just finally came to play. They were not playing like this the last couple weeks. They finally come to play against us. Gosh darn it, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Again, Rage Bait used to be believable. It's 1 game. They have won 7 of them in convincing fashion. They have 1 loss to a team that they might not have even lost to if one guy didn't lose his mind during the game. So, yeah, sure, they're playing their worst game of the year, but it's 1 game. I know there's going to be a lot of thoughts about it, but they have a game in Germany against a struggling Falcons team next, and then a bye week. If they're 8-2 at the bye, and then go into Kansas City and get a win at Arrowhead, I don't want to hear anything. Thank you. I believe in the Colts, but Steelers are bums. Oh, wow. Real. Thank you for liking my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for being here. All right. Man, Vikings putting it on the Lions right now is crazy. Who would have thought that? I didn't. I did not. And Bengals giving it to the Bears, kind of, 26-24. I don't know, it's a weird week in the NFL right now. It's a weird, weird week. God, these commercials suck. Because we're going to go right back to commercial if they score. Colts need some freaking super lucky thing like a fumble or something. I mean, it's just a Jones bad highlight reel, but Man, it's all right. It's okay. And look, people are going to talk. Media is going to talk about us now because all of a sudden we're playing bad. I love it. You know what I mean? Nah, I do. Because look, it says a lot that they got to wait for us to play bad to talk about us. And that's what's going to happen. Again, if they get in, let them get in right away. If not, fumble this ball out, go 99 yards. Let's go, Indy. All right, got him down there at the 2. Don't do nothing stupid down here. 2nd and goal. Dude, hey, if they do hold him to a field goal, we're still in this game big time. Come on, Indy. Come on, Indy. Sorry, your Pacers won. Yeah, big deal. $177, no. Fucking Madden type of score where you're playing on rookie mode type of score. All right, 2nd and goal. Can Indy make a big stand here? They tried to shoot the gap. Touchdown. That's a huge one, too. 23-7. It's about to be 24. Steelers are about to take a 17-point lead with about 14:30 left. Sorry, 14-16. So Colts got to be perfect from here on out. Sorry to give you that situation, but here it is. They did not look prepared to play today. They did not, outside of the first drive, look like they got anything going. That drive was obviously scripted. By scripted, I mean not like the NFL scripted. I mean that drive was, every play was already picked. Once it became freestyle basically out there, Steelers started freestyling on the Colts. So, extra point, it's a big one. And that's 17 points now. So Colts need 3 scores in 14 minutes, and they need to give away no scores. So, good luck, Indy. Taylor is not going to be in the game plan now for a little bit because you need quick scores, and you don't want to run the clock like crazy. So, Colts playbook gets shrunk down. Everything becomes really rough, and I would say it's not... Uh-oh. And now we got a flag, probably on the Colts. What are we doing? Blue Bozos. I will tell you, though, this game's still not over. I know you're like, oh, man, it's over. This game's still not over. We play so bad in Pittsburgh. Damn it, man. Okay. They didn't want a 2-point conversion. No point, obviously. It's over, Colts are cooked. Do you keep Colts cards? Yeah, I have some cards for sure. Me, Monkey, we'll see, bro. And also, you definitely not a fan. I don't know why you did that so then you could act like this. But hey, it's fine, bro. There's going to be a lot of people talking shit this week. Win or lose. I'm kidding, because we're winning. We're winning. This game ain't over, buddy. This game ain't over, y'all. We got to get in the lucky chair, man. We're getting in the lucky chair for real. We're getting in the lucky chair. And I'm believing things are about to change. I'm going to drink Dr. Pepper. All right. Things are about to change. Bro, don't be one of them, man. There's too many Colts fans like this. Because what you're saying, even if you are joking, maybe you aren't a real fan, whatever. If you are, I want you to know you sound like a real one. Because there's too much negativity in this fan base. Brother, we're 7-1, okay? If we lose this game, we're 7-2. They don't stink, though. They're not a bad team. If you believe the Steelers playing at home are a bad team, that's funny. Even when the Steelers are bad, they're good. They haven't had a losing season in the last, 13 years, bro. Maybe longer, maybe 15 years. They've had a 500 or better record for, that long. This is a team that is consistently one of the best at winning football games. By any means necessary, right? They do the right things right. They do the good things good. They don't do anything great, but they do everything good. Okay? This is a wake-up call for us, for sure. But to act like this is a death call is funny. You get all those wins, you beat all those cupcake teams, so then you can lose a game like this and not feel that bad. Remember last year, remember the years before when we would lose to the cupcakes, lose to the bad teams. That didn't happen this year. Okay? So, I'm hiding my... No, fuck no, you're not. And also, it's not going to look this bad. We're going to make a comeback. Is it going to get us a win? Maybe not. But this team is not rolling over and dying. And I can't believe, as a fan, you believe that this team is going to roll over and die. It's not. That's not who they are. It's not who they are, man. All right, 24-7. This place is going raucous. You can see it. All right, need a big kick return. We are in the lucky chair. If you know the lore, everything about the lucky chair, it should change the tides a little bit here. Should immediately roll the tides. And there it is. Immediately in the lucky chair. A kick out of bounds. That's going to get the Colts to the 40 immediately. Basically right at midfield. Huh? Oh my God. By rule, it's actually only out to the 25 because of what happened. He directed that to happen. That's a pretty genius play, man. And Jones is sacked. This whole line is terrible today. Damn. Bro, no. Y'all are tripping, bro. I mean, yeah, this is bad right now, but I've seen it the last few years anyway, so. Damn near should have handed the ball off to JT. Oh my God, he would have had a hole. I mean, I guess we're just giving up on the run and we're just going to get sacked now. Fucking shit, y'all. Chuck the ball deep. Do something crazy. What do you got to lose now? You're already down 17. Shit. Jones. Leave, bro. Stop being a fan. I know. I mean that. Honest to God, bro. JT gains about 5. No, for real. Bro, if you're not with us at 7-1, you definitely don't deserve to be with us when we get to the playoffs. Get the fuck off the fan base. No, I'm being so for real. That goes for anybody who's going to be mad after this loss enough to say, I hate this team. You're done. You're done. Bye. Peace. Go be a Giants fan with Big Task. Go be a Giants fan. It's that easy. Go be a Bears fan. You want to be a Bears fan? They're struggling with the Bengals. Go be a Bears fan. No, that's fine. It's fine, bro. But look, I'm going to be honest. Nah. Hell nah. It's got to be belief to the end, brother. 3rd and 11 here. Warren in motion. Jones changing the play. Jones finally has time. Whips it over the middle. What a catch and what a pass to Josh Downs there from Daniel Jones, getting it close to midfield. That was his best pass of the day. And it lined up with the best offensive line guarding of the day. Ain't that crazy? He's had no time back there today. Obviously, credit to the defensive line of the Steelers. That's not for me to be like, oh, man. Credit to the defensive line of the Steelers. It has been crazy good, especially TJ Watt today. Fuck no, we're not. Bro, we're 7-1. We're 7-1. Okay? Even with a loss, we're 7-2. Losing would be normal. Brother, it's obviously abnormal. We have 1 loss this year. 1. Check your calendar. It's November. How many losses do we usually have in November? 5 to 6. What's our record? 5-5. Should be 1-7. Brother, we've literally curb stomped. Like, out of those 7 wins, I think we curb stomped the other team 4 out of the 7. And then we skidded by 2 of those, and then we beat by a good margin 1 other one. So at minimum, we would be 5-3. Jones, passing, that's going to be caught up to the 45. Here come the Colts. It's up to Pittman. Colts got to get a score before about 10 minutes, maybe before 9. And then they got to play some defense and get the ball back a couple times. Me Monkey, go be a Buccaneers fan then. Nah, I promise you. And I agree with Cyan here. It's not win or lose, it's win or learn. They will learn from this loss. It's not over yet. Yeah, first of all, it's not over yet. Second of all, season definitely not over yet. This is a great wake-up call. Great wake-up call. Fake the handoff to JT. Jones going to Warren. There's a flag. Pass interference up to the 27. Beautiful. Stops the clock and gets the Colts near the red zone. They can't guard Tyler Warren. Here we go. Here we go. See, go back. Yeah, right. Come out of the closet as a Buccaneers fan, man. You're all accepted here. Every fan base is accepted. Yeah, they're grabbing all over him. Are they going to call it? Oh, my gosh. Beautiful. All right. We're right in the red zone now, so we're in field goal range again, which, remember, a field goal will be needed eventually. 3 touchdowns will be good, too, of course. And with 11:33 left, I mean, we're in this game still. Amir Abdullah is the running back this time. They say the pass interference occurred, I guess, at the 32. Jones running. He'll gain about 1. I don't know what that was. It was a weird play. It ran clock. Second favorite, I don't really have one. Yeah, I don't really have one. That was a fumble, by the way, so good recovery by the Colts. Good job, Tyler Warren. 2nd and 9. From the 33, Colts are in field goal range. Barely, though. Pierce, did he catch that? I think he did. Let's watch it again. I don't know if he did. Yeah, they're going to challenge that, y'all. He is cheating? I don't think that's a catch. I'm watching it. I don't know. Let's watch it. Does this ball hit the ground? The answer is yes. That's an incomplete pass. This should be quick. This should be quick. It's incomplete. That's going to make it a 3rd down. Big 3rd down. Got to at least get in a better field goal range, kick a field goal, and then play great defense for the rest of this game. Turn your camera? I cannot turn the camera. It's copyright. Cannot do that. Hey, look at that. Jackson Fart got a touchdown. I know that makes Big Task happy. Yes, you can. No, I cannot. I will get my channel taken down and removed, man. He secretly... fuck no. I mean, they're not my final, they're not my least liked team ever. Jones. Ooh. Look like a dead duck right there. All right. Colts, got to take a field goal here. Be about a 50-yarder. But if you make it, it's a 2-score game with 10:50. If you miss, well, good game. 1 Buccaneers, 2 Broncos. Oh, wow. So number 2 is a team we beat. That's crazy. But, of course, we're ass, though, and everything. But, yeah, we beat number 2 on that list. You said Jackson Fart. I did. That's not his name. Yeah, it is Jackson Fart. 52-yarder. We need it. It's good. All right. 24-10. 10:45 left. Colts down 2 touchdowns. Got a long game to go. If Colts can get some defensive stops, they got a shot. It's going to take a lot. It's Jackson Dartboard. It's Jackson Dartboard. It's Jackson Cart. Jackson Walmart. Jackson Pop Tart. That one's tough. How about that one? Jackson Pop Tart. Pop middle name, Tart last name. And it's tough because it's like pop, like he's popping the ball over the middle. Jackson Pop Tart. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Sad. Bronco not win that game though, did they? Did they? Colts shoulda, woulda, coulda beat the Rams, but we didn't. Broncos shoulda, coulda, woulda beat us, but they didn't. Facts are facts, bro. Wins are wins. So, too bad. Broncos lost. So sad. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. All right, we're down 2 touchdowns. Look, man, we get a turnover here. We can change this game back, man. This game is far from over, y'all. I'm always a believer. I'm a believer. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bro, Notre Dame ain't even the best fucking college team in Indiana. So no, Notre Dame would lose to IU. Right, cap. I like Cindy coming in. Cap. 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 Up, 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 up. Cap. That is definitely cap. Facts. Big cap, big cap. Big cap, big cap. Look at the Falcons coming back in that Patriots game. I know I picked them to win that game. I guess I'm not a huge believer in the Patriots. Maybe I should be. Are they better than the Colts? A lot of people are going to say yes. Ohio State is the best team. We'll see in December, man. IU, Ohio State. Can't wait. Can't wait. Big Ten championship game here in Indy, man. Cannot wait. Big turnover. Bears. They needed that one against the Bengals. Sports teams in the league. That is facts, Cindy. That is facts. They're sleeping. And what y'all ain't realizing, this game is not over. Here comes a punt return, kick return. Getting out to the 30. Indy needs a turnover or a stop here. We're in the lucky chair. Lucky chair so far so good. Got our first points since the beginning of the game. So lucky chair so far so good. All right, let's go. Daniel Bones. So, Bo is actually 12. I didn't realize I had so many kids in the comment section. Me Monkey, do you even remember Reggie Wayne? Did you ever watch Reggie Wayne play? If not, that shows the age. Oh, Lord. NYU. Knock it off. There's going to be the fake handoff. Now it's a screen pass. Colts are there. Good tackle. Minus 2 yards there. Great tackle by Latu. Excuse me, I farted. There's 7-1. Facts. Thank you for restating that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Second and 12. Oh, Lord. Here's a run. Colts D is there. It's a gain of maybe a yard. It's going to be about 3rd and 11. And there's a push after the play by the Steelers. It's not going to be called. That's fine. All right, 3rd and 11 here. They're probably going to run again. They might do a play action, though. Colts got to stay on their P's and Q's. It would be a humongous stop. If they could stop them right here, if they can get the ball back with about 8 minutes left and go on a touchdown drive. From contenders to pretenders. We didn't. That's the thing. You're the only one tripping out saying that, bro. You're the only one. I mean, oh, shoot, this score's wrong. Bad guys, 17. All right, that's wrong. It's actually 24-10, guys. 24-10. 14-point game. 3rd and 11 here. Passed over the middle. Colts got to make a tackle. They do. It's going to be 4th and 3, and the Steelers will punt it. Rodgers very upset that he wasn't able to get the first down. He said, just go forward. He was mad he did other stuff. But we're having a bad game, and we got a chance to go get the ball back here. So, again, this game's not over. I keep saying it. This game's not over. That really frustrated Rodgers right there. Colts are going to get the ball back with about 8:30 left. Didn't even try to pressure the kicker there. Here goes Downs with the kick return. Josh Downs, punt return. Gets to about the 33-yard line. Not a bad return at all. All right, 8:28 left in this ball game. Colts down 14 with the football. Let's see if he is in the next 8:28, dude. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this ain't even close to over, man. And like Cindy said, hey, we're having a bad game. Not only are we having a bad game, yet we're still in this game. That shows you a lot, man. That shows you a lot. Imagine we were playing our best game. But hey, things happen. We get a score here in about 4 minutes. Kick the ball back. Get one more stop. Get the ball back. We're going to OT. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling y'all right now. Telling y'all right now. Excuse me. And I knew Steelers were going to play super conservative on that drive. They just gave us a chance at life. And that's a mistake on their part. Colts will capitalize. Said it before. And now, truthfully, with 8:28, you could run the ball. Because, worst comes to worst, I mean, look, you spend 5.5 minutes on this drive. Then you're giving them the ball back with about three minutes. So, yeah. Decimated our team. Okay, so now you're a Ravens fan. That's cool. You're 3-5, factually. Okay? And I actually think you'll have more losses at the end of the year, even if it's just 6 or 7, than the Colts. Look at the schedule, bro. I'm telling you. And, like, look, even though Falcons, up and down, whatever, Colts going to go to Germany and win next week, get a bye week, and then we're going to shock people when we go into Arrowhead and get a win. But, look, keep sleeping, keep doubting. This game right here ain't even over. So, again, keep watching. And if you were a Ravens guy, we don't have Richardson. Well, yeah, we don't want Richardson. But if you were a Ravens guy, you'd be rooting for us. I have a Ravens fan at work. He's rooting for us this weekend. You would want the Steelers to lose so you'd have a better chance of winning the division. So you're obviously not a real Ravens fan, or you just don't know your own record and division because you would want them to win. Nate, we're fine, bro. Hey, a lot of time left in this game. We just got the ball back. We got a shot here. Chiefs win that shit 38. Okay. You believe in the Chiefs too much, buddy. Too much. Let's see them stop JT. Look, if they can stop James Cook tonight, I'll be like, man, you might be right. But if they can't, JT will feast on that defense. This is also the worst O-line performance I've seen the Colts have all year. I don't think they'll have an O-line performance like this again. All right. Colts looking to respond here with 8:28 left. I wish you luck as well, man. Good luck. Rushing yards 45 for Taylor. Not a great game for him. He's going to be pass blocking right away. No, it's going to be Warren. Warren up to the 40. Now moving around. Gets to about the 42. Almost a first down there for the Colts right away. Moving towards midfield. Steelers are going to play a little bit of a soft defense, it looks like, for this drive. Look at bro now. Now there's a chance. Okay, dude. Stay on that side. All right. Jones drops back. Passes. That's a fumble. And that's basically the ball game because I just went back to the Steelers, right? Pittman saying it's a pass. Hell no, it's not. That's a fumble. Bro, me monkey, see, I knew this would happen. And I know you're like, I didn't jinx anything. You finally gave hope, dude. And then we do that. I'm kidding. I don't care. Shit happens, bro. Fuck, man. Shit happens. What a bad game. Jones with a couple fumbles. A pick. A muffed punt happens with Downs. Sheesh. This is definitely the worst game we played all year. Look, 4 giveaways this whole season. 5 giveaways today. You're never going to win a game where you turn the ball over 5 times. You're not. You're not. Shout out to the Steelers. It's impressive that they did that. Turn the ball over 5 times. You're just not going to win a game like that. And now Steelers are going to play ultra conservative. They're already in field goal range at the 30. Yeah. Sorry, at the 34. Still, basically there. They might need a few more yards. Unless Colts can get lucky and get a turnover or something. All right, 2nd and 10. Right now, it's about a 51-yard field goal. Turnovers killed us today. That is a fact. I don't know. Now you're coming to your senses, like something happened. It's like close. It's like post clarity or something. That was the worst throw ever by Aaron. Yeah, it was pretty bad. You're good. I read worst. 2nd and 10. Colts need a dang sack or something here. Rodgers, there's the screen pass. That one's set up way better. And that's a first down. Rumbles his way for a first down to the 22. That's basically it. I mean, look, I'm the believer. I'm the ultimate believer. That might be it. This is the worst the Colts have played all year. I mean, just truthfully, it sucks that it happened against a good team. Now, of course, you go, oh, well, yeah, because they played a good team. That's why they're going to... Holy crap, you just see Drake London? I don't know if y'all seen that Falcons game. Drake London is unreal. The dude makes crazy catches. So, first, yeah, it's first. I said that. I said first down might be ball game. We got to recap in the comment. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 23-yard line. Rodgers drops back. Looking, passing. Good tackle there.